Hey everybody, Dan John here from danjohnuniversity.com. Just getting ready to work out here in the weight room here, which Men's Health called America's top gym, which is true. Just had a few moments myself, and I bumped into something. I found something I hadn't seen in a while. It's this here. It's a bunch of metal and it's a bunch of screws that used to live inside this wrist right here. I broke it. I broke my wrist in a couple of pieces, and my doctor, great doctor, told me I'd probably never lift weights again. It broke my heart. This back in 2001, 2002, and I had to do all this rehab, do all these things, but one of the things I started noticing is that because I couldn't pick up anything with this hand, I started carrying things, bear hug carrying. And then I started bear hug carrying things with a sled attached to me. And when the Highland Games season came up the next year, people wondered, why am I suddenly throwing so much farther? In fact, it led to being the best years of my career as a Highland Games athlete. And then later, in 2004, the best year of my career as a discus thrower at age 47, which isn't young for a discus thrower. So I was reading online not long ago that this person thinks I don't know what I'm talking about because, you know, I've had a lot of surgeries, had a lot of injuries. But my thought is, yeah, like Rocky said, you know, if you want to dance, you got to pay the piper. It's our job as athletes to live on that edge of the knife between superior performance and catastrophe. I'm not saying it might be possible to have a career without an injury. I just don't know anybody who's ever done it. I was just with a friend of mine who in Sports Illustrated did this huge article about him, and a few days later he pulled his adductor muscle and he couldn't compete at a very high level anymore. You know, it just happens. Things happen when you dance on the edge there. But one of the things as I look back through all the injuries of my life, all my career, is that I've always come out on the other side a better coach and usually a better athlete. I'm not telling you to go out of your way to go get hurt. What I'm telling you is learn from every setback you get in life. At the Olympic Training Center, they asked us to write down the worst things that ever happened to us in our career, and then right next to it, the best. And what we discovered is that almost universally, what you thought was the worst thing that ever happened to you turned out a few months, days, weeks, years later to be the best thing. It was the spark, the catalyst that launched the rest of your career. So don't ever think of things as necessarily good or bad. Look at them as learning experiences.